Hi, it's Hayden Bennett from Commercial Property Group. Welcome to the ROI series for September 2023. During the month here in the group, we conducted over 174 inspections, which resulted in over 34 transactions being concluded, both for sale and for lease, and a square meterage footprint of over 7,500 metres of prime commercial and industrial property. I have some key sales and leases that I wanted to share, the first of which is a prime sale located in Bexley, not too far here from the office. This was a property that we sold under the hammer. It was orchestrated by Damon Asti and Ryan McMahon. The address was number 74 to 84 Queen Victoria Street in Bexley. The price guide was around the 2.8 to 3 million level mark. It was a freehold industrial with a land area of 847 square metres and an overall building area of just under 1,200 metres. The sale price on this property was $3,860,000. That's a thumping rate per square metre on the land, including the building, of around $4,500 per square metre. During the campaign, both Damon and Ryan had nearly 100 inquiries received on that property and well over 25 to 30 inspections conducted. And during the auction, there was something like 6 to 7 registered bidders and significant bidding placed on that property. So congratulations to the vendor on an amazing result, and also to Damon and Ryan on a stellar performance, A-grade performance, and congratulations to the purchaser. Another sale done locally here in Kogarah was at number 2 of 28 Production Avenue. This was a strata title property. It was like a duplex style. Unit 2 of 28 sold for $1,405,000. This property had about 190 metres on the floor plus extra mezzanine space. The square metre rate was around 6,500 to 7,000 per square metre, however way you look at it, but a very good, well-located, corner position, industrial strata unit opposite the park, plenty of parking, and that's sold to an owner-occupier. So good luck on your new place of business, and congratulations to Ryan McMahon on yet another great sale in that Kogarah industrial precinct. So on to some leasing transactions. One that was over in Mortdale at number 3 of 68's Robert Avenue. This was a strata-titled industrial warehouse at the back of a block. Access was a little bit restrictive. The area of the property was around 238 square metres. Jackson Chambers and Ryan McMahon leased this for $45,000 per annum. They achieved a 3-year lease. That rate per metre was around $190 per square metre, so lower to what we have seen, but also to the property being, as I say, at the back of a block, access a little bit restrictive. The 3-year term meant that the owner had to provide an incentive of 2 months rent-free, which represents around 5.5% as an overall incentive. But the great news is the property's rented, the owner's going to enjoy income on that property for the next 3 years during the tenancy. So congratulations to the landlord, Ryan and Jackson, on a job well done. Another leasing transaction done over at Peakhurst was at number 117 Boundary Road. This property was leased by Ryan McMahon. It was a freehold industrial providing 465 square metres of building. The annual rent negotiated was $110,000 per annum gross. That rate per square metre represents around $236 per square metre. A 2-year lease was agreed on that property with an incentive of around 1 month's rent-free, which is 4% of the overall deal. That property was going to be redeveloped into some industrial strata units. Wasn't the right time for the owner to start that development, so he appointed us to rent it out, and now he's going to obviously have the benefit of that income for the next few years. So congratulations to that landlord and Ryan on another deal done in his core market, Peakhurst and Mortdale. Onto a leasing transaction of an office space in Hurstville was at number 6 of 10 to 14 Woodville Street. This property was leased by Jackson Chambers. It provided 118 square metres of commercial office space in a real core central location in Hurstville. Jackson was able to negotiate an annual rent of $35,360 per square metre. That represents a rate per metre of around $300 per metre gross. He got a 3-year lease with a 2-year option. The incentive provided was 1 month, which represents around 2.8 to 3% incentive of the initial term of the deal. Jackson Chambers, well done on a great leasing result for our owner, who is abroad. They live on the other side of the world, so obviously he had a lot of dialogue with that owner on WhatsApp, emails and phone calls, but he was able to put that leasing deal together fluidly, so congratulations again to the landlord and Jackson on a job well done. So that's the wrap for September 2023. We've had a really strong month here with transactions, but we are holding a lot more stock than what we would traditionally hold. We are seeing inquiry levels still high, but conviction and buyer and tenant sentiment is obviously a little bit subdued. Everyone's standing on the side of caution. So this is a really important time for owners that are trying to lease and sell to make sure that their properties are presented the best way it can be presented, whether it means new paint, new improvements, and getting it into the best position possible. Because at the moment, where it used to be you were competing against 0 to 1, now you're competing with more properties. So tenants and buyers have more choice of property, and it's essentially important that your property is presented in the best possible fashion. And also too, from a pricing point of view, as we're seeing prices be very aggressive over the last few years, rates have gone up. Doesn't mean they're always going to be up high. So we need to make sure that we're pricing the property at an attractive point of view, and you're providing those incentives to get your property either leased or sold. As I always say, if you have any questions with regards to selling, leasing or management, please reach out to any one of us here at CPG, as we'd love to speak to you.